USS John McCain traveled close to Mischief Reef in the Spratly Islands in South China Sea. It was the third freedom of navigation operation during Trump's presidency. China's sweeping claims of sovereignty over the sea have annoyed competing claimants Malaysia, Vietnam, Brunei, Taiwan, Indonesia, and the Philippines. The United States, Japan, Australia, and India favor freedom of navigation as it's a very important sea route with $5 trillion in trade, half of global merchant shipping, and half of the world's oil shipment pass through it. The sea also allegedly has 11 billion barrels of untapped oil and 190 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. This operation is the latest attempt to counter what Washington sees as Beijing's efforts to limit freedom of navigation in the strategic waters, and comes as Trump is seeking China's cooperation to rein in North Korea. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes the capabilities of USS John S. McCain in 5 points and understands why China should fear it. Let's get started.
Number 5.
USS John S. McCain, DDG-56, is an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer in the United States Navy. Arleigh Burke-class warships were designed as multi-mission destroyers capable of anti-aircraft warfare, AAW, anti-submarine warfare, ASW, and anti-surface warfare, ASuW. USS John S. McCain was built by Bath Iron Works and was commissioned on the 2nd of July, 1994. The ship was initially assigned a home port of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. It was shifted to a forward deploy port in Yokosuka, Japan in 1997 and continues to operate from there since then.
Number 4.
USS John S. McCain, being an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, is among the largest destroyers in the world. It has an overall length of 505 feet and displacement of about 8,900 tons. It's powered by 4 General Electric LM2530 gas turbines with 2 shafts, producing 100,000 total shaft horsepower, 75 megawatts. It has a speed of 30 plus knots, that's 55 kilometers per hour, and a range of 4,400 nautical miles, or 8,100 kilometers.
Number 3.
The Arleigh Burke class of guided missile destroyers is the United States Navy's first class of destroyer built around the AEGIS combat system. The AEGIS Ballistic Missile Defense System is a United States DoD, Department of Defense, Missile Defense Agency program developed to provide missile defense against short to intermediate range ballistic missiles. AEGIS BMD is designed to intercept ballistic missiles post-boost phase and prior to re-entry. It enables USS John S. McCain to shoot down enemy ballistic missiles by expanding the AEGIS combat system with the addition of the ASuW radar and standard missile technologies. AEGIS BMD-equipped vessels can transmit their target detection information to other systems and, if needed, engage potential threats using either the SM-2 or SM-3 missile. SM-3 missile has a range of 2,500 kilometers and a speed of Mach 10.2.
Number 2.
The heart of the Aegis systems on board the USS Sterett is an advanced automatic detect and track multifunctional phased array radar, the ASuW. The high-powered 4-megawatt radar is able to perform search, track, and missile guidance functions simultaneously with a capability of over 100 targets. A conventional mechanically rotated radar sees a target when the radar beam strikes that target once during each 360-degree rotation of the antenna. A separate tracking radar is then required to engage each target. By contrast, the computer-controlled ASuW-1A phased array radar of the AEGIS system brings these functions together within one system. The phased array can concentrate energy where it's needed. The operator can boost the range and resolution in a particular direction without blinding the ship to threats from another side. The 4 fixed arrays of SPY send out beams of electromagnetic energy in all directions simultaneously, continuously providing a search and tracking capability for hundreds of targets at the same time. This radar is expected to track enemy aircrafts from as far away as 300 kilometers.
Number 1.
USS John S. McCain is one of the most heavily armed destroyers in the world. It's designed to be a multi-weapons platform. It has 96-cell Mk-41 VLS, which can be configured with the combination of the following weapons based on mission. 1. Tomahawk cruise missile for land attack. 2. RIM 66M Standard Medium Range SAM (SAM) for air defense. 3. SM-2 or SM-3 Standard Ballistic Missile Aegis Ballistic Missile Defense. It also has 2 Mk-141 Harpoon missile launcher for anti-ship roll, 2 Mark 32 triple torpedo tubes are present launching Mk-46 or Mk-50 torpedoes, and 2 Sikorsky MH-60R helicopters are also present for anti-submarine warfare. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zheng Xuan said that USS John S. Mccain entered the waters without permission of the Chinese government and carried out the so-called freedom of navigation operation. He added the Chinese armed forces immediately sent naval ships to identify and verify the U.S. warship according to law and warned it to leave. USS John S. Mccain has an experienced crew that has undertaken multiple missions, which include launching 39 Tomahawk missiles in support of the invasion of Iraq. Deploying it for freedom of navigation operation is a significant step. President Trump has employed 2 tactics to pressure China. One is freedom of navigation operation, and the other is taking action on Chinese unethical trade practices. President Trump has asked his country's top trade official to review China's practices regarding intellectual property. The move was incremental but could eventually lead to the U.S. imposing trade sanctions. The Commission on the Theft of American Intellectual Property estimates that the annual cost to the U.S. economy from counterfeit goods, pirated software, and theft of trade secrets is between $225 billion and $600 billion, and China accounts for 87% of counterfeit items coming into the U.S. It remains to be seen how China responds strategically. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.